let me start with the first incident, which happened on 14th of February, uh, where Mr. Ved he was kidnapped. This information came to us, and then ransom money was paid, and his when he did not return, then we started trying to locate him, and then we found that in one of the guest houses in South Calcutta, his dead body was found. We immediately started looking for the killer or the person who kidnapped the money and gone away with the ransom money. Uh, uh, we tried to track him in certain many states. The person happened to be very knowledgeable in terms of trying to conceal his identity. He modified his. He put on several identities on the way, and he went to several states, not just one state. Many states like Orissa, and in one state he was in multiple cities at various points of time in the day. He did not stay in a particular location for more than few hours. Went to Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat. So we found his tracks in multiple places. He is original. He belonged to Delhi, so we tried to locate him there as well. Ultimately, we have succeeded in nabbing him from Ahmedabad, and he's already been brought on transit remand to Calcutta. So that is the first case. We have also recovered substantial amount of ransom money from him. Regarding the important part in this case is that this person had befriended the victim. That is, they possibly did not know too many days in advance, but last 2 3 days they had become friends, and that is when he could convince him to join him in the come to his hotel, and that is where this particular he could find a chance to strangulate him and get away and make a call to his family and collect money from them as a ransom. So I think befriending strangers is a very dangerous thing, which I think we have been telling as part of our cyber crime awareness campaign. So I think one has to be careful about befriending the strangers. That is the one thing which I would like to tell. The second part is the second incident which happened on 27th of February, where Mr. Dilip Gupta was murdered. We got to know this information about 4:30 in the evening, and immediately the DD team started working on this. Unfortunately, in this case also, one of the insider employee was involved, and this particular employee possibly invited a gang from UP. Most of the person gang members belong to UP, and all these three gang members came. They were staying here for last 4 5 days, possibly trying to monitor the movement, and they found an opportune time when they got into this place very easily. When this, in fact, this person who actually invited them, he also had left that particular premises on very small pretext of trying to get some chicken from somewhere, etc. And after that, these people were there inside. They sort of strangulated him and took away the gold which was there inside and other articles, and then escaped from there. I think it was a very swift operation; did not take very long, and they escaped, and that is where our teams worked with other state police, UP ATS, and we nabbed him in Agra. From there, we already brought them and transferred them on to Calcutta. So these are the two cases. Again, here these people could access the office of Mr. Dilip Gupta very easily. Three people could get in without any hindrance. There was no access control facility anywhere. So I think that is again a very, when you deal in such uh, uh, expensive articles or expensive thing goods, it is important that you become vulnerable. And considering this vulnerability, one must take care of the access control part of it, and also I think the CCTV coverage inside was there, but it was there in a very limited area. The entire area was not very well covered. The people were masked, all that is fine, but still, I think the coverage of CCTV was very limited to a very small space. So that is another area where I think people need to work on, and we would request that people who work in this field, they have to take care of this particular aspect. So these are the two cases where both the cases have been successfully they have been investigated and successfully have been brought to a logical conclusion in terms of arrest of the people. Of course, now the further investigation, the evidences which have been collected over a period of time, and further evidences will be collected, and then we'll continue to proceed with this investigation.